Hello. Hello and... Hello? All right, hello and welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway in America for the greatest and funniest thing in transatlantic comedy since Dan Quayle's last tour of Europe. Featuring tonight from New York, Sam Johnson, who was, of course, named after everyone who was named before him. Then also from New York, Jane Brooker, who is, of course, named Jane Brooker. Then from LA, Ryan Stiles, our resident Man Mountain. And finally from Washington, D.C., Chip Eston, our visiting Man Megahunk. Ladies and gentlemen, the contestants. All right, now, the first game we're going to play is called Scenes from a Hat, and the hat we've got here is a typical American hat. Everyone wears these over here. And what we've got is is got members of the studio to write out little names of scenes, and if all the contestants like to arrange them size on either side, I'm just going to pull out these suggestions, and I just act them through, and I'll buzz when I've got the idea, see how many we can do. If we do enough, we won't have to do any other games this evening, which is unlikely, obviously. So the first one is, you're both stuck in quicksand.
I can't quite read the sign. Pick-pan, quit-pan...
Oh, no, it's a Q.
Oh, quicksand. Oh, quicksand.
Things you must not do near electricity.
Just watering the sockets.
Okay. The men who created Velcro.
I tell you, this is gonna work.
Okay, thank you. Arriving at the wrong place. A reunion for air stewards and stewardesses.
I haven't seen you in ages!
How are you? Looking good. Okay, fine. The last woman on Earth. Okay, let's end there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Very good indeed. Right, now. All right, now. Well, I have to score some points for that, and there I've done it. Now we go on to a game called Film and Theatre Styles. This is for Ryan and Sam, if you'd like to come down. And they're going to act out a little scene. I'm going to give them just a moment. But can we have some suggestions, please, for some film or theatre styles you'd like them to crack into? Amateur.
Musical.
Bruce Lee, yeah.
Spaghetti Western.
Interpretive dance, that's right. Spaghetti Western, good. Guacamole, that's it. Horror film. Silent film, yeah, let's try the audience on that one. Just my music suggestions. Wow, that's a good lot of suggestions there. You want a scene, don't you?
Yes,
nice,
okay
then. Ryan, you're hijacking Sam's plane. You're
Sure.
the hijacker. Sam, you're the pilot, or you're in the plane in some way. So where you go, I'll give you some styles in a moment.
Coasting automatic from here. Whoa, for heaven's sake. Oh, God.
I'm taking this plane to Fresno.
Do you know what you're doing is against the law?
Yes, I know. I can't help but break the law. It's something that's run down in my family. Never mind that. I want the wheel. Hold this.
Silent movie. Muppets.
Gosh, I'm gonna take this plane where it's supposed to go, whether you have a gun or not.
Two of these guns are not like the other. One of these guns just doesn't belong. Can you guess which gun is not like the other?
Okay. Let's have some interpretive dance. We got that one. Let's go into Bruce Lee. let's end on spaghetti western.
Well, I've got you now, and you are subdued.
I'm flying this plane to Fresno.
I tell you nothing to stop you. Your background music is too strong for me.
Okay, thank you very much. That's jolly good.
That's our ending we're looking for.
Always quit while you're ahead. I thought we'd end anyway, but yeah, 900 points there. Very good stuff in there. Let's go on to a game called Expert. This is for Ryan and Jane. If you'd like to come down and gather up the expert stools, which you have to sit on for this game, for reasons best known to the producer. Now, Jane, you're going to be interviewing Ryan, and Ryan's going to be an expert on something. Well, what? What do you suggest? Something you wouldn't expect him. Sorry, was that?
Nuclear fission.
Selling ice cream.
Moldy bread.
Mouldy bread. I think mouldy bread gets it just on the end there. I think expert on mouldy bread. So where you go?
I'm Jane Wonder, and welcome to Whose Suggestion Was That Anyway? We have with us an expert on fungi on bread. Welcome, Dr. Yeast.
Thank you. I'll rise to the occasion. It's very nice to be here.
It's very good to have you. Tell me, do you enjoy sprouting mold on the top of the refrigerator or inside the refrigerator?
Yes, we do. I love growing it. I love everything about it. As a matter of fact, we have a joke in the business. What's the difference between moldy bread and Portland, Oregon?
Very funny indeed. Now,
Actually, I haven't had... See, moldy bread has more culture. You see.
I see.
Perhaps
Now tell me, have you discovered any interesting uses for moldy bread?
Yes, we find when moldy bread is mixed with ice cream, it causes a nuclear fission.
Well, actually, I heard that you're writing a book on it.
Yes.
Just out by Bantam Press.
Yes, indeed, called Mold, Give Me It All.
Yes,
That's a working title, mind you.
It's a book of poems, isn't it? In
A
fact,
book of poems, yes it is.
could you perhaps read a poem from that
I'd love to. Bread, the green doth grow. Grows on the bread and in between my toe. Why it grows there, nobody knows. Thank you, Dr. Scholes.
Thank you very much. Excellent. Yes. Who'd have thought it'd be so much fun in mouldy bread? Nobody. Now we get to a game called Whose Line. This is for Ryan and Sam, if you'd like to come down. In fact, I'll give you, these are 4 bits of paper. To each, these are lines which have been written by members of the studio audience. And you have to incorporate those lines in the improvisation I'll give you in just a moment. Just haul them out, you know, sometime in the course of doing it, otherwise the game doesn't work at all. And the idea is that, Sam, you've gone to see what we call a private eye in England. I think you call them a private dick over here, don't you?
Well, we call something that. I don't know if it's the same thing as you mean.
Yeah. Anyway, private eye,
Clive,
so
I guess.
detective, something like that. So you're going, Ryan is playing the dick, or the eye, and away you go.
Are you a detective?
Yes, I am.
I need you. I have a serious problem.
Is that right?
I've come to you as a means of my last resort. Will you marry me?
I will, but I'll no longer be a private dick.
I know you'll have to learn to share, won't you?
That's all right. I've already got my vows prepared. You, the man I want to marry, come live with me forever. Beef, lettuce, tomato, and hold the mail. I want you to put everything on me and then lick it off. It's the only demand I have. The only demand I have.
Oh, I've dreamed of this moment. It's so romantic. You know the way to my heart is through my stomach.
Yes.
And the way to get me to eat is, well, the way you just described. But I have a serious matter that is antecedent to my visit here asking you to marry me.
I can see deep in your eyes there's something you want to say to me.
Yes, it is. Watch out. The floor has just been painted.
I knew that. For I'm a private eye. I'll marry you.
Yes?
I'll marry you and we'll go away to some faraway land.
Oh.
But people aren't going to like it when they've learned 2 men have married. They're going to say things, they're going to talk.
People are like that.
But don't even bear in mind when they say about us, Never trust sheep.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I think it's the best that game's ever been played, and a full 1 point each. Now we go to World's Worst. This is for all 4 contestants who'd like to come onto the World's Worst step. And all you have to do is to step forward and give examples of the world's worst person to be stuck in a lifeboat with. Okay, as I get the idea of it, I'll buzz and we'll move on. There's a high-scoring round this could be. Away you go.
How do you do? I'm Jeffrey Dahmer.
Hey, man, sorry about my body odor.
Dig my stilettos?
Well, I'm glad I'm stuck with a man rather than a woman.
Someone for my experiment.
The sharks love this. Watch.
Come here, look. I tend to get seasick.
You know, I always wanted to date you.
I don't like to pollute the ocean, so I'll be relieving myself right here in the raft.
Honey, I dropped the credit card and everything in the water. Could you get it for me?
Okay, so here's how you use a pickaxe. Come on, I'm showing you how to use...
Did the sound of the Bee Gees' voices get you really excited?
Okay, thank you very much. That'll do. Always on the Bee Gees. Right. Okay. And that's certainly going to take me a long time to score. While I do that, we'll take a short break. See you after that. Bye. Welcome back. We're cracked straight on into props. In this, the contestants divide into 2 pairs of 2. And Sam and Chip, if you'd like to come down here, I'll give you this item, or these items, as your prop. Now, you've got to come up with as many different ways of using that item, or those items, in the time available. If you go over there. And the other pairing of Ryan and Jane, you have to use that. And I buzz between the 2 pairings as and when I get the idea of what you're doing. Away you go.
Nice suit! Whoa!
That's right, I'm the Irish Bart Simpson. Problem with that?
Watson, come quick. I need you.
You think that's the telephone?
John, help me. I'm caught in my own fly.
So you say my breast implants are safe?
Oh, you're having salad too?
No, honey, your spaghetti's wonderful.
You ever dated a Trisaurus before?
I'm Sir Walter Raleigh and I claim this new land.
Honey, I'm sorry, but in Italian, we don't shave on the place, okay?
Nice suit.
Okay, that's in there. Thank you very much. I think that's great. Some of those are broadcastable, so I'll give marks out of 500 for that. Now we go into a game called Backward Scene. This is Sam and Ryan, if you'd like to come down. And you've got to act out a scene backwards, which is not an easy thing to do. Now, what we've got is a scene in a doctor's office. One of you is going to see a doctor. So can somebody suggest a first line? How would a scene in a doctor's office begin?
Are you the proctologist?
Are you the proctologist? Yes. I see we're keeping the tone high on this game tonight, aren't we? Now they're on a last line now. Are you done? Are you done is the end line. So something about are you a proctologist and are you done yet is the end line. But you have to do this scene backwards, which is rather suitable for proctology. Starting with are you done? Away you go.
Are you done?
Okay, I'm just going to put on this glove to frighten you.
Say, you can't find anything that would scare me a little, could you?
You know, you've been very good for your first visit to a doctor like me.
Put your hand on my shoulder and talk to me gently.
You look like you need consoling.
I look strange, don't I?
1984, why?
What's your favorite wine?
Hey, you don't have to beat me about the face and body.
Take that.
Well, I've seen a lot of asses in my time, but you're the biggest one.
Good one.
Doctor, I think I've seen that before.
So what happened then?
A woman walks into a doctor's office. He pulls out a colon.
Say, you don't know any good jokes, do you?
Well, yes, I am one. Why?
My wife's been fooling around with a lot of different men. You're not one, are you?
Well, you know I'm one of that particular kind of doctor. Do you have any other questions?
Where can I get my hands on a proctologist?
Okay, just about there. Well done.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, I'll give you your scores backwards as well. I'll give you 44 points each. Now we come to, again, to a party Quirks. This is going to feature Sam as the host of the party. Everyone else will be guests at the party. In front of the guests are envelopes. In the envelopes are weird ways of behaving or quirkish ways of behaving, which have been suggested by members of the studio audience. And the idea of this game is that Sam has to guess what the weird way of behaving is, just from the way the thing is improvised. So, Sam, if you come down here, you'll be the host of the party. The others are going to come in the order of Jane, Chip, then Ryan, and come in when I make a doorbell noise with my doorbell. Anyway, the party looks... You're sweeping. What are you doing?
I'm creating a reality, Clive.
Yeah. Whatever that means. It sounds very good. Here's a guest.
Oh, well, I have to put some trash bags out before everything starts.
And ring and shake and ring and shake. And where's the food? And munch and munch and munch and munch to the right and munch and munch and munch. Mwah, mwah. Mwah, mwah. Mwah, mwah. Mwah, mwah.
Welcome, insane jogger.
Nearly.
Just breathe. Just breathe. Look at this wonderful party. Up again. Up again.
Can I breathe out?
You certainly can.
Oh, thank heaven. Oh, let me get the door.
Okay.
Okay, go enjoy Clive. Come on in.
Hi, I'm Carol. I'm from the great state of Texas, in the greatest country in the world, the United States of America. And I like to use my breast to promote world peace.
Well, a fine job the pair of them are doing, I'd like to say. Have you met the aerobics instructor?
How do you do?
Well done.
I'd like you to try my hors d'oeuvres.
Thank you very much. I think hors d'oeuvres have a vital role in any industry.
All right, yeah. Cram it in there, Miss America contestant. And go here. Hey!
Good, how are you?
Pretty good.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Oh, everybody's gone already?
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's left.
Well,
Not the same thing.
Oh, dear.
Oh, chips!
say, I could put on some Montavani.
Montavani? Great. Oh, there's my chair.
Boy, this party's a dog.
I'll take that.
Actually, hunting a man's leg on TV.
Wow. Very good. Very good. 47 points now. Now we move on to a game called Helping Hands. This is for Ryan and Chip, if you'd like to come down. They're going to be acting away with some magically appearing tables and props there. And but Sam is going to be helping out. And to make it easy for Ryan, he's going to be providing the hands for Ryan. He'll do that by thrusting his hands to the appropriate part of Ryan's body. Close enough. Now, the idea, Chip, is that you've gone to be taught something about what is first aid. We call it first aid in England. Do you call it first aid over here?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Second aid, all right. Lemonade, you might call it. Anyway, where you go?
Oh, sorry to interrupt.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I wasn't expecting you so early. What time is it? It's 2. Wasn't expecting you till 3. I'm sorry.
I'm here for the lifeguard classes on the...
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Lifeguard Westcott.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Billy.
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 Billy. Lay 5 on me, Billy. How are you? Well,
I'm good, yeah.
First thing you gotta know. Someone drowns, what is it, Billy?
It's drowning that I want to know. I want to know, how do you actually give the mouth-to-mouth resuscitation?
Let me show you. First, grab the head. The hardest part about this is holding their entire body up in the air.
Yeah, yes.
There we go. You think you can do that, Billy?
I think I can do that.
All right, I'll get rid of the dummy then.
Okay.
Try it with me. All right, you handled that quite well.
Thank you very much.
Any experience, Billy?
How do you check for a heartbeat? I have no idea how you check.
First, you grab your stethoscope here.
Oh,
right
that's
here in
it?
front of me. This stethoscope here. Insert it in your ears. In your nose. In your nose.
Okay.
In your ears like so, Billy.
Okay,
Only put half in and you listen to half the heart at a time.
Oh, okay.
There we go. There we go.
I understand. You check for my heartbeat?
I'm sorry?
Check my heartbeat?
I can't hear you with these things in my ears.
Would you like
Oh,
to
yes!
Okay.
Yes, Billy!
Oh, sorry.
Check for your heartbeat. Come over here.
Now, if somebody has a severe case of acid indigestion,
Acid
what
indigestion,
would we do
Billy.
then?
We
I
have
got a
some
really bad
antacid.
case.
Let me get these out of my ears. I can't hear a thing you're saying. Off to the waiting room they go. We have antacid tablets here for that, Billy. Antacid tablets that look...
These ones?
Yes, those ones right there, Billy.
These ones.
Put them in my hand, put them in my hand, put them in my hand. Right here in my hand. Right here, there you go. All right, Billy, important thing. There you go. Let me show you how to catch it. There you go. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that, Billy.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you very much. Now, yeah. Okay. All right. Right, obviously, I think it's 1,000 points there, but obviously Sam and Ryan have to share your points for you acting as a team. Right, let's move on. We now come to a game called Hoedown. So if you'd like to step forward, all four competitors are going to make up a song in the form of a hoedown with the assistance of Richard Branch or the piano or guitar, whatever it is. Now, what's this to be about? Some way of improving your appearance. Can somebody make a suggestion of that? Sex change. Well, it kind of improves your appearance, I suppose. Possibly, yes. Do a sex change. Starting with you, Sam.
Great.
Take it away. The sex change hoedown.
Yeehaw! Woohoo! When I first did meet you, I wanted to give you a whirl. Too bad that you were not a girl. Now that all has changed, and I thank my lucky star that you went to Denmark. Yeehaw!
I'll tell you one thing, I think it's kind of hip. Now that I'm a guy, I never wax my lip. Ever since I just took my brand new testosterone, I've discovered that I've got myself a brand new bone.
My friends no longer know me. They think that things have changed. All my parts have been rearranged. They don't know me any longer as Billy since they cut off my willy.
I have a little boy, you know his name is Tom. I was his daddy, but now I am his mom. I was a tough one, as tough as old Charles Bronson, until I went to the hospital and they cut off my Johnson. They cut off my Johnson.
Okay. All right. Sad to say that's the very last game this evening, and taking out points, I see that Sam Johnson is this week's winner, so well done. Well done, Sam. And the prize for winning is to read the credits in a style of my choosing. I like to read it in the style of a sarcastic TV critic. Okay, so it just remains for me to thank Sam Johnson, Jane Brooker, Ryan Stiles, Chip Eston, Richard Branch, and it's me, Clive Anderson, saying good night. Good night.
Well, this critic was happy to view Whose Line Is It Anyway, which supposedly is devised and compiled by Clive Anderson with Jane Brooker, Chip Eston, Sam Johnson, and Ryan Stiles. The supposedly improvised music by Richard Branch was so slow that this particular TV viewer took a long nap. His videotape editor, Mykola Pulik, obviously an anagram for what a horrible show, made the makeup by Ralph Stanzioni look like a big, shiny sweat ball. The production team should be crucified for putting together such an ugly set with conflicting, clashing callers on big, fat, ugly contestants who bored the audience into a state of stupefaction. Producer Dan Patterson did a wonderful job, and I think is a fantastic man to be commended. Thank you. Goodbye.